Going on, people? This is JT, and this early morning stream, I'm talking about some of the coins that I picked up today at my coin store. Saturday afternoon, I called Harford Coins to see exactly what they had, and I wanted three coins that I left for my last visit. So I wanted to show them right here. This is one of the coins. It's this proof coin here. This is San Francisco mint, and this is an Arizona quarter, 90% silver. So this is one coin that I picked up from the coin store. I have another coin here. We have the 1999. This is another one, 90% silver, done in San Francisco. It's real pretty. I like this here. So that's the second coin that I picked up. And this here is the third coin. Nevada, 2006, minted in San Francisco. This is a pretty coin as well. Good morning, David Carlisle. How you feeling? Gunmetal Guy USA. Howdy. What's going on? So this right here are the pickup. So these are three coins. These three beauties here. You know, if I don't have a home for them as a coin ring, I will keep them in my stack. So these are three additions from yesterday. Also, I had some fun coins. We have some United States steel war pennies. Okay. We have the Denver Mint, Philadelphia Mint, and San Francisco. All right. And it was so nice, I picked up two. We got the Denver Mint, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. Pretty cool, right? There was the things I picked up. I also picked up one more. Sure, Gunmetal Guy said the question I had earlier, can I ask here? You sure can. This one here is a Sacagawea dollar that's colored, a colored one. Have you ever seen one of these before? It's my first time seeing one that was colored in. It's pretty cool. Um, are you talking about the steel pennies? Are the steel pennies? Um, are you talking about the Sacagawea dollar? I don't know. I bought these from my coin shop, and it may have been, but they came in this card. Let me read the question from Gunmetal USA. Gunmetal Guy USA. Is there a specific penny description of websites or reference material for looking through a lot of pennies? I have for something of value. I have for something of value. It's a good question. I know that there is a YouTube channel that I watch, and David Carlisle may have know his channel as well. It's Coin Help You. That's Coin Help You, and he has a website, and that website you can ask him any question about any coins. Also, on that website, if I'm not mistaken, he also has a place that you can find expensive, or errors, varieties of certain coins. So let me look that up. Let me look on his channel, Coin Help You. That's CONHELPU. I forgot his name, but I'll look that up. I'll check out the website and I'll report back to you. This right here, the steel pennies, they do look kind of replated. This one looks kind of corroded. That looks really corroded. I don't know if they was replated. I didn't take them out to see. But this is a weak magnet. My other magnets are downstairs on my workbench, but this is the magnet. So they are still. Oh, you can't post the link in vertical mode. Okay. Well, if you could, I can email you, Gun USA. I can email you once his channel, and once I find the website, I can put it in that link as well. Because I remember going to his site and I was learning about certain errors, varieties, and accidents that happen at the mint when it comes down to certain coins, pennies and all. And I'm sure he has something on there about your question. Yeah. So these are some of the things I picked up this weekend. Nothing too much. I wish I could have bought some gold. I did see some coins that I'm going to get, the 225th anniversary coins. I have one right here. This one right here I have, and my guy has my coin shop. He has like 2 or 3 more of the ones in slabs. So this is 225th anniversary coin. I think I showed you this before. And I want to grab like the other 3 if I could. Just $150. So once my YouTube payment come through, I'll reinvest and buy me some more silver for the home. There we go. This is the one that I'm going to get. He has like 3. They're on slabs. I think they're MS67s. So I'm going to go grab at least 2. Okay, Gunmetal Guy USA says, I just did a YouTube search and found. I would take time and explore it. Thanks for the lead. If I have a question, I'll ask later. Don't want to interrupt your show. Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. I just wanted to come on and do this video here and also show some more information about these steel pennies. I thought it was pretty cool that he had 3 inside of, all 3, and whoever bought them in, he gave them to me for I think 50 cents for each of these. 50 cents for each one. So I paid $1 for this. I'll do a giveaway. It'll be a giveaway gift. So I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, as we know, I'll let this video play here. Okay, this is the person channel right here. It's a young kid, JD's Variety Channel, and he talks about the steel penny. As we know that, the U.S. in 1943 steel cents are U.S. 1 cent coins that were struck in steel due to wartime shortages of copper. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints each produced these 1943 Lincoln cents. Okay, so that's what I was showing right here. The Denver, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. And this one looks like it was copper. But like I said, I did not open them up. This one has a beautiful patina to it, a nice little tone. It's pretty cool. Nice copper tone with that one, but these are the steel pennies. You have there the magnet. As you see in 1943, that's what these babies did. David Carlisle, do you have any of these pennies in your collection? Do you have any pennies in your collection? They have here, this question here states that which 1943 penny is worth $1 million? The 1943 penny that is worth $1 million is the one that was mistakenly made out of copper instead of zinc coated steel. Only a few of these pennies were produced, and they are extremely rare, making them highly valuable to collectors. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of those, but I thought it would be pretty cool to get these. I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway stream, and then I'll make sure that these are one of the gifts. David Carlisle says, yes, I have several steel cents. Okay. I had a feeling you would have some. Gunmetal Guy USA says, I guess I'll be running a magnet through my spare change from now on. Jeez. Right. Hey, you never know. You never know what you may get. Like I said, this is steel. The magnet stuck to it. And this is the first time I had all three from the mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. And this one here was pretty cool. I'm not a fan of colorized coins, but I never seen one done with the Sacagawea dollar. Year 2000. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see if you can get a little closer. Okay. Now we look at that. This right here. It's not a Cheerios dollar. There's no errors on it. No wounded eagle is what they called it. And this right here is a 2000 Philadelphia colorized coin. It's the first time me seeing one of these. That's pretty nice. And these are up close and personal. It's a nice patina on those steel war pennies. Okay. Look at that patina there. It's a nice little rainbow coloring. And this one here, like, it's deteriorating. And let's check out this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty rough for the cars. This is a nice little patina on that one there. And this one here, 1943 S. But these right here are pretty. The Nevada I love the horses in the back. The Reef 2006. And this one here, you see that's silver all the way through. This is the Arizona. I want to visit Arizona one day. That's really pretty. I heard Arizona is beautiful. Have anyone been to Arizona? Put a one in the chat. And we have over here this beauty here, the 1999 silver JFK $50. David Carlisle said, I haven't been. Oh, I wanted to show you this. You know, since Halloween is coming up, I made these earrings last year. I've never been to Arizona. Oh, Gunmetal Guy USA said, you never been to Arizona as well? These are from a clad dime. And I used a die in order to make earrings out of them. You know, just a quick job to see if I could do it. Thought it would be cool for Halloween. Something different. All right, let's go ahead and check out one of these videos about the steel dime. I'm sorry, yeah, steel penny. All right, let me move it out. All right, we got Paulina May. Let's see if we can read this article. It says, this comment. Paulina May says, back in the 70s, we visited a hamburger shop in Milwaukee called Cope's. Their man who had 2 bags of steel pennies about the size of a softball, which he sold them to my dad for $10. Wow. That's pretty good. $10. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It is part of U.S. history. It was a time that we needed the copper for the war. You know, that's why I love coins. I know people heard me say this 1,000 times. If you look at a coin, you see a year. You can ask questions about that year, and you can say, okay, what went on this year? What went on this year? Who's the president? What was going on with the economy? And if you ask yourself those questions in 1943, you know the World War II, they needed the copper for the ammunition, the bullets, so they could not. They gave the mint steel in order to make these coins. It's a time in history. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, this is a video I found on YouTube. Fair use.
Authenticate 1943 steel cents with 99% plus accuracy. Firstly, from 1909 to 1981, all U.S. Lincoln cents were made of 95% copper, except for the 1849. It does not matter whether it has the Lincoln Memorial design or the Wheat Ears design, like on this 1944. They are all 95% copper. I leave out the 1982 because they transitioned to zinc partway through the year. Now to the 43 steel cents. You can see one here in really good condition. But I have some down here where you can't quite see the full date. That one, the last digit, is missing, but it kind of has a steel color. And this one is in absolutely corroded and horrendous condition. As long as you can see the wheat ears on the reverse to know that it is a wheat cent, there's one way to test whether it's in good or bad condition, and that is with a magnet. The steel pennies will stick to it. In this shorts video, I'm going to show you how.
So there we go. There we go. We see right there the guy, what is his name, JD's Variety Channel, did a pretty good job explaining the 1943 steel penny. Here go another one. Let me read a comment that David Carlisle just left down. David Carlisle says a lot of copper goes into ships too. Yep, you're absolutely right. This is another video. This is from the Coin Channel. He talks about a 1943 penny that's worth a lot of money. Let's check it. Look, fair use.
Do you have a steel penny worth over $6,000? Let's find out. So it has to be a 1943 penny with that D mint mark under the date. If you have one, look very closely at that D mint mark. And you need to look for an outline of another D mint mark next to this one. And you can see it right there. And in a really nice condition, it sells for over $6,000.
Wow.
And some of the really high grade ones, there's that D over D mint mark again, sells for over $12,000. That was this year. A lot of you have 1943 steel pennies, so check them and hit that like and follow. Do you have a steel penny?
So hey, who knew about that? Who knew about that? That a 1943 steel penny
Over $6,000?
can go up to $6,000 if you have the double D.
So it has to be a 1943
The double D.
with that
You know?
mark under the date. If you have one, look very closely
Get that double D.
and you need to look for an outline.
You see that double D?
Mark next to this one. And you can see it right there. And in a really nice condition, it sells for over $6,000.
You can't go wrong. So I tell you, go look at your 1943s. You may have the double D. Now, I only have one Denver here. And I think I will take this out and get my microscope and check it out. I'm going to check these two Ds out to see if I have a double D on them. I like double Ds, most definitely. Gunmetal Guy USA says, that was my nickname in college. Wait, did I just say that out loud? Yep, you said. Yes, you did. You went off and said it. Most definitely. Double D's.
What's going on, everybody? We have the 1943
It's another one.
steel.
Fair use.
So, the thing is about 1943 steels is that they were supposed to be steel in 1943. In comparison to 1944 steel.
Now, if someone runs across a 1944 steel penny, please send that to my house.
So,
That would be pretty cool if anybody can send that 1944 steel penny to my house.
1944 are not steel. That's why that became one. So, what is the error on 1943? The error is the bronze. You want to find the bronze.
A 1943 bronze.
1943 is what's really paying. And is what they call the $1 million penny, which there's only one. What's going on, everybody? We have the 1943.
The 1943 $1 million penny. Only have one. So that's always the amazing thing that I find out. Like I said, you know about the errors, the varieties, the doubling. So we found out it's a doubling. Also, the 1944 penny, also significant as well. If you can find that one. Gunmetal, I wrote a quick message. 1 or 2 back, sir. Okay. Let me see. Oh, got you. Gunmetal Guy USA says, it's kind of ironic. I'm looking at my key set right now, and I have a Kennedy $50 clipped to them. That came from a year that probably was the best I've had. It's a keepsake reminder. That's pretty cool. The Kennedys are some of my favorite coins. I have this 1999. I have the 1964, 1968. I'm not sure if I have one in here. Let's check real quick. Let's go down to the table. It's one of my favorites as well. I haven't put these back upstairs with the rest of my stack. We always saw this. It's a 1929 piece dollar. And we have here a 1961 quarter. Okay. We have here a 2017 Frederick Douglass, 90% silver. I also have something else as well. Let me show you that. I keep that right in here. When I was making the coin ring, I'll give these away as gifts. Okay. So with this coin ring, when I make this a coin ring, I already sold the other two. This is the Frederick Douglass, as you know. It's pretty cool. Frederick Douglass is the Maryland quarter. And voila. These are the Frederick Douglass stamps. We got the journalist, orator, Frederick Douglass, wielding pen voice, ex-slave, campaign for rights for blacks, women, assisted runaways to Canada, helped recruit blacks for the 54th Massachusetts Regiment, U.S. Minister to Haiti. This was the great Frederick Douglass put into coins. I forgot I had three. I had three of them. So, I remember because I bought three Frederick Douglass coins. I made one coin ring. One of these coin rings I made for El Guapo from Beautiful Lives channel. The second one I made for Brown Sugar. So I have this one left. And this is another 2002 silver Kennedy. Okay, let's see what else I have here. Gunmetal USA says, I've been amazed how much of a deep dive stamp collecting can be. It can. I went to the coin store yesterday. Yesterday, I learned about national banknotes. And that's another cool thing. Each one of our states had a national bank. This is before the federal bank. Matter of fact, they existed together. If I'm not mistaken, in 1904, the national banks were running up until 1935, right? The national banknotes to 1935, and 1913, the Federal Reserves began. But today I've seen for the first time national banknotes. Has anyone in the chat ever seen a banknote from a national bank from where you live? Let me see, move that back a little bit. There we go. Let me read this comment from Gunmetal Guy USA. Always been amazed. I read that one. Okay. Always been amazed by how much of a deep dive stamp collecting can be. Yes, I'd like to get back more into it. I will have to find some more stamps. I did buy some stamps recently, so when I mail out the gifts, you know. This right here is the Sacagawea, as I showed you before. There we go. It's pretty cool. I wonder if that's an acrylic. Okay. Let's see what else I have in here. This is the Chinese Zodiac coin ring. Okay. We have some more. We have the Tuskegee Airmen. I showed this already. I remember that David Carlisle told me his son graduated from Tuskegee University. Have you never seen one of those notes? There we go. That's 90% silver. I'm gonna have to see, can I look it up? Because I think that is pretty cool. Those notes are pretty cool. This will be given away. This right here is a Roosevelt 2003 S. Have you seen him, David Carlisle? So I thought it was the coolest thing in the world when I seen the national notes. And when I looked at the national notes here in Baltimore, I thought they were just so cool. Let me see if I can look it up. National banknotes. Let me see if I can look it up. Here they go. Let's see. Fair use. I seen these for the first time and realized that pretty cool. Now, you see here, this says the First National Bank of Orange County. $5. You have here I forgot what is the bank's, I forgot what you call these numbers. I have to look it up, but these are the bank numbers. And what year is this one here? This is the First National Bank, Orange County, California. These, I think that's 1929 banknote. As you see that they have the brown seal. And this is one thing I learned yesterday at the coin store, which I did not know. When you saw the blue seal, the red seal, and the brown seal, these seals were indicators to the bank tellers for a quick look at what type of dollars they were. You know, blue for silver. You have the red, and then you have the brown. I'm still learning. So my coin guy, Alex Lynn from Hartford Coins, was educating me today. But these are the national banknotes, a brief introduction, fun area of currency. Let me see, can I turn it on?
The FNB, the First National Bank of Orange, the National Bank of Orange, First National Bank of Orange Co. in Fresno. And there were so 3 different orange.
There were hundreds of national banks.
Right there, the 8181. The estimates in these books are not exactly spot on, but you can tell what they're showing here is that there was only 14 large-sized banknotes known. To the
Fair use. Fair use.
Small size in the original charters. These are approximate values that they give. What's fun is they show you the total amount of money issued, the total amount that was still remaining out in 1935, and how much large size. So that means this is how much they know. This is how much that was not destroyed, but it doesn't mean you could actually find that much out in currency. So it's a pretty cool note. And this note in particular is probably worth a couple $100. If you're a California collector and you don't have orange California, if you love the color orange, maybe you buy it. Now, something that looks a lot less.
Now, that's another thing I found out. These banknotes aren't cheap. The banknotes that I saw today, I took a picture of one, and my coin guy told me, please do not put it online, because these are from his personal collection, which I understood and I respect that. But he did allow me to take some pictures and allow me to look and touch the banknotes. And I thought they were the coolest things because he told me the history. He showed me some of the locations online in Baltimore where they were. And that was pretty cool to watch. So these banknotes can cost up to $200 or more when they're in good condition. Do anyone in the chat collect banknotes? Put a 1 if you collect banknotes. Let me know. Let me see, can I find another video that talks about banknotes, national banknotes. Let me see if I can find a short. Okay. That says, why are you U.S. banknotes green? I don't need to know that. Let's talk about this one here. Let me see, can I find a short video? They even have how to use the national banknotes book. I want to get a book like that so I can learn about national banknotes. It's pretty fascinating. I also learned about the fires that happened here in Baltimore that took out a lot of the national banks. And I learned a fun fact about the fires as well, why some of these fires took so long to put out. I'm going to do a video once I do some information, but it has something to do with the fire hydrants. If anyone knows, let me know in the chat, but I thought it was pretty cool when I heard it. All right, let's go here. This is a beautiful banknote here. This is the first, let me see here, the first banknote of Philadelphia. I don't see any shorts. Okay, let's see if I can find a short. Here we go. That right there is going to get me a copyright strike. Fair use, fair news. All right, David Carlisle, thank you so much for coming. I did my 30 minutes. I wanted to come in and do 30 minutes worth of live streaming. Thank you so much for being here. Well, we have here a banknote from Pensacola, Florida, a national banknote of Pensacola, Florida. A $20 bill. That's pretty cool. Just think about it. It's so much history when it comes down to banknotes, when it comes down to coins. It's just mad. It's really cool. You never know what you're going to get, from the steel penny to the banknotes. You know, you never know what you're going to get. Check it out. If you have any history, I have an opportunity to go to your neighborhood coin store. You never know what you're going to learn. Today I learned about the national banknotes. First time seeing them in my hand. Didn't know we had so many here in Baltimore, Maryland. Found out there were hundreds spread all across the United States. They did coexist with the Federal Reserve, which came in 1913. Some of these notes are really, really old, up into I think the 1800s plus. And the last time the national banks used these notes were in 1930, 1935, in between that time. It's a gunmetal guy, USA says, JT, I'm glad you're a night owl because these shows got me over the hump of working third shift. Yes, well, you know, Gunmetal USA, I am a third shift worker. This is probably why I can't sleep right now, because I work until 3:30, 4 o'clock, sometimes 7 o'clock in the morning, depending if it's the weekend. So I do understand. I do understand. All right, but I am going to call it a night. I did want to just show this here. It's another cool of all of these coins,
The least expensive
all these
item in your
banknotes
collection.
from all over the world.
To steal when they see your collection. The item that's least likely to be had by any other collector.
So I think I'm gonna start collecting some bills as well,
Next item in your collection.
or some banknotes. I call them bills, but banknotes.
Collection. And your favorite item in your collection.
It's pretty cool. If you look at these banknotes from all over the world, man, you'll learn so much. Like today, the national banknotes, and if I would have thought about it deeper, I probably would caught it. But I just think because I never seen national banknotes on a dollar, $20, $5, and I was like, man, this is pretty cool. And they had the then sitting presidents and stuff. Well, not sitting presidents. They never had a live president on the note, but not that I know of. Let me take that back. I don't know. I don't know if the rules and the regulations were put into place that if you be on a coin, you can't be living. That's why we see people like JFK on the coin. You know, it's something in the books that say that the coin cannot have a present individual on it. But there have been exceptions to the rules. I remember that being told to me my coin guy. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you what I picked up today and to talk briefly on some of the things I learned. I learned about national book notes. I learned about the fires here in Baltimore that took out a lot of the. Let me see if I can find anything about that. Fires of 1904 of February, I think he said 7th, 1904 in Baltimore. Okay. All right. The fire hydrant empty. Too many block parties. You ain't never lie. Let me see if I can get here. All right. The Great Baltimore Fire raged in Baltimore, Maryland from Sunday, February the 7th to Monday, February 8th, 1904. In the fire, more than 1,500 buildings were completely leveled and some 1,000 severely damaged, bringing property loss from the disaster to, drum roll, an estimated $100 million. That's right. $100 million in 1904 money. That's crazy. Estimated $100 million. It's amazing. So the reason why I bring this up, because I learned that one of the national banks, or maybe more than one, was involved in that fire. And also I learned about the fire hydrants, which I'm gonna break down in the video to tell you about that as well. I thought that was amazing. In Baltimore, because of that fire, we revolutionized the way that other cities use their fire hydrants. I'll say that for the video. It says $100 million. Pinky action activated. For right. For real. So it's a lot of history. They say, what caused the Great Fire of Baltimore in 1904? No one knows how the blaze started, though all the experts seem content enough with a piece of pure conjecture about a carelessly flickered cigar passing through a window into the basement of the Hearst building that stood on Hopkins Place, where Baltimore Arena is today. That is amazing. I never heard that story, but I do know where the Baltimore Arena is. I do know where the Baltimore Arena is. But the fire lasted a whole day. I'm going to do some history on this. I think it's pretty good. What was the worst wildfire in Maryland history? And I think it is the 1904, February 7th to the February 8th. That's amazing. All right, guys, I'm not going to hold you. I appreciate you all for coming here. This is JT Coin Rings, where I talk coin rings and I talk about the coins and the rings I make from them. If you would like a channel sticker, please don't hesitate to hit me up at jtcoinrings@gmail.com. Send me your mailing address and I will send you out the last couple of these that I have. All right. I appreciate you guys. Love you. Deuces.